y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am very excited because I ordered the entire MAC Stranger Things collection. So we have 6 lip glosses. We're gonna lip swatch these. I'm gonna put them on the lips. We're gonna try them all on so you can see what the colors look like. I'm excited. I have both of the blushes. We're gonna be doing 2 looks, so we'll try both of these blushes on the cheeks. I bought the 2 brushes from the collection, and then I also bought both of the eyeshadow palettes. I am very excited. I love Stranger Things, the show. I can't wait for the new season. If you didn't know, MAC collabed with Stranger Things, and I was so hyped for this. I bought this when MAC did their pre-sale of it. I know it's now available at Ulta. I think Beauty Bay, anywhere I can find links for this collection, I will link it down below for y'all. But I'm going to show you swatches. We're going to do 2 different looks. I think we're going to do the first look inspired by the Hawkins side of the collection. So we have the palette, the blush, the brush, and the 3 lips. So we'll do this for look 1, and then we'll go to the upside down and we'll do a look with the whole upside down collection, lip swatches, everything. This is going to be fun. I can't wait. It's been a very long time since I have bought a MAC eyeshadow palette, and I was so excited about these color stories. I was so excited about the packaging, the theming, everything is just so fun. So I'm excited to try these products from MAC. I think this is going to be fun. We're going to do 2 looks, and if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, testing new collections, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week. So if you are looking for new fun makeup content on your feed, this is the place to be. But we do have a lot to talk about, so let's jump into it. So I think this video is going to be kind of like 2 parts. We're going to have the Hawkins part that's going to be look 1. We'll talk about that, and then we'll move into the upside down and we'll talk about the products that came in that collection. So right now, let's focus on what we have from Hawkins. Of course, the thing that is probably most exciting is this Hawkins eyeshadow palette. So it says Property of Hawkins Tigers 1986. That was before I was born, but I still love this. I think this is cool. And let me show you, this opens like a notebook. So you have the kind of notebook binding, you have decorations here on the back, and then the front, of course, you have the cool, just school theme. So opening this palette up like a notebook, you have this insert over the shadows that I thought was really cool. It's like cutouts from a magazine with a little note. It's really cool. But we have a mirror on one side. I think that mirror is really nice. And I think this color story is super interesting. I am going to show you a close-up of this palette, and I'm going to show you swatches. I don't always swatch palettes before I use them. Sometimes I save it for after I created the looks, but I was just too excited. So you see the swatches. I wanted to dip my fingers in, and I have to say these feel really nice. The mattes feel creamy. The shimmers feel intense. So I'm excited to play with that. But let's talk about this blush. Again, we have the notebook feel. You open the blush up, and it says Friends Don't Lie, and we've got more Stranger Things cool stuff in here. Tiger Pride 86. The blush color is Friends Don't Lie. I think that's just really cool, and it's a very light pink color. You can see it, very light pink. And then we have 3 glosses. Let me show you just a close-up so you can see all the details on the packaging. 1986, Tigers, Hawkins. I really think these are cool with the green lids. So let's do blush first. Now, This brush came with the upside down side, and I know we're focusing on the Hawkins, but I figured since we're doing 2 looks, I would use the brush twice. I'm going to use it, and then I will clean it before we do the upside down look. But let's go in with Friends Don't Lie, this really, really light pink. I'm going to go into it. Now, I think this brush shape is going to be best for bronzer. I love a pinched brush like this for bronzer, but we're testing out the collection, so let's use it for blush. I think it'll be good for blush too. And ooh, that's pretty, and it's pigmented. Good. I was worried with it being this light that it wouldn't be very pigmented, which MAC, I feel like, does complexion products well. So I should have expected that it was going to be pretty. Okay, so here we have blush over here, no blush over here. Blush over here, and no blush over here. Blush, no blush. Okay, let me blush up the other side of my face. Again, with the shade from the Hawkins side of the collection and Friends Don't Lie. And can I just say, I think the theming is genius, that they did like a Stranger Things collection, but then 2 kind of separate designs for everything. I feel like that nails it when it comes to the show. Oh, I really like this blush. I think this is a really pretty shade. Okay, now that we have the blush on, let's do lip swatches of these. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these. We're going to start with, Excellent Erica. Excellent Erica. Sorry. I'm like really trying to read. I'll have it linked down below, but let's see. Oh, that's nice and pigmented and pretty. Now this is their lip glass formula, which I really enjoy. It is a thick gloss in my opinion. And there we have the shade. Very pretty. Normally with lip glosses, I wear them like over a lipstick or over a lip liner, but I wanted to put them on my bare lips so that you could see the shades, and I think this one is beautiful. So, let me say it again. This is Excellent Erica. Okay, the next one is this, looks like magenta color, and let's see, Wild Wheeler. I like that. Okay, let's put this on. Looks super pretty. Oh, I like that too. You can see these are definitely pigmented. If you're not like me, you don't care about lip liner, lipstick, you just want to put on a gloss and go. These glosses definitely have enough pigment to where you could wear them on your own if you want to. But again, this is, what did I say? Wild Wheeler. Listen, this text is too small for me to keep looking. Wild Wheeler. I like this. I think this is a cute color. Okay, the last gloss. Let me again look at the shade. Eerie L. Oh, I like that. Okay, another lip glass, and this is more of a toned down color on the neutral side. Looks really pretty. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, I really, really, really like this shade. I'll probably get a ton of use out of this one. But if I could only pick one gloss, I think the one that's my favorite is this one. The Erica gloss, the one that's more like corally. I don't know, I just think it's a very unique, I don't know if I should say unique, but unique to my collection. Very pretty color. Like, I really like that. But, of course, I'm happy I have all of these. I am going to throw on a lip liner. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use my MAC paint pot. I'm going to zoom y'all in, and we are going to create an eye look with this cool little palette. Okay, so I used a lip liner. I went in with House of Sillage lip liner in NICOLE'S Nude. And then I put on the more nude gloss from the Stranger Things collection. So that's what I have on my lips. Of course, you saw me do blush. So let's dive into this cutie little palette. This is so cute, and I really, really like the color story. I love that they didn't just do a neutral palette. Of course, you have options. If you want to create a neutral look, you can stick with these 3 shades right here, and it'll be a beautiful look. I like a neutral and colorful palette, but I love that we have these beautiful colors to play with right here. So that's probably what we're gonna mostly be playing with, is the color, because I love neutrals and I love color, but I'm feeling the color in this palette. This palette has 3 mattes and 5 shimmers. So let's play with this. I'm excited. I'm gonna go in with the brush that was a part of the collection. I do have a few MAC brushes that I have had for probably 15 years, and they still work as great as when I first bought them. Like, they're amazing. So what I'm gonna do is go in with this MAC brush, and I'm gonna go into Starcourt Mall, this matte pink right here, and we're gonna do kind of a two-toned crease because I want to just try as many shadows as I can, and this is a way for me to easily get a lot of different shades on my eyes. So that is going on really beautifully, really pigmented, which I like. I was a little curious with this being a light pink if it would be pigmented or if it would be very sheer, because sometimes with light shades you have to layer them so much and it can be a lot of work, but I like seeing that this is coming out and I can see the pigment right away. Okay, I cleaned the brush a little bit, just spot cleaning it, and I want to use it to go into Hawkins High, the green right here. Green is my most favorite color, and I am going to put that right there. I'm just going to kind of buff and blend. I would say this is not the most pigmented green, but it's definitely not sheer, and it's building up really, really well. And I'm having an easy time working with it and blending it. So we're gonna have these 2 colors, the pink and the green, laid down right here. When I work with shadows, a lot of times I put them down where I want them to be so that I can kind of get a visual of what's going on, and then I'll go back and blend later. So I'm just gonna place that green right there, and I actually think I'm gonna pick a little bit up on my brush too, and I'm gonna drag this underneath the eye as well. So just bringing it on that lower lash line. I really like the shape of this brush. I think this is a really nice shape. So I'm super happy to have this in my collection. Okay, cool. I'm liking the way this is looking so far. Okay, I'm going to grab this Sigma brush. This is the E25 Max Blending, but I want to use this to put a shimmer on the lid. I like using kind of fluffier brushes for shimmer. I think it can be really fun. So I'm going to go into Palace Arcade, this beautiful purple. I'm going to make sure my brush is coated, and I am going to spray my brush. I do that most, like 99% of the time with my shimmers, just to help prevent any fallout. You can use MAC Fix Plus, but I'm going to use this spray from e.l.f. because it's super inexpensive and it's close to me. So this is going to go on the lid. When I swatched this, this felt really creamy. It looked very beautiful, so I'm expecting good things. That looks really pretty. Oh, I like that. I like the purple up against the green too. Okay, I have that how I want it. I'm liking the way the colors are looking together. I think it's super fun. We're gonna go into general store right here. This beautiful, kind of like, what would you call that? Maybe a blue jean blue color. And I'm gonna put that on the lid right here. So I'm just getting this shade right here on this inner part of the lid, kind of fading it and flicking it into the purple. Okay, once I have that shade how I want it, I'm going to go in with my ring finger and go right into this shade right here, Surfer Boy Pizza, this really kind of bright vanilla color, and this is going to be our inner corner shade. I'm just going to put it on with my finger like this, and then I'm going to apply some liner. I'm going to finish off this look, and then I will be back. Alright y'all, this is the finished look. I put on some Kiss Ruffle lashes, and I think this is a fun look. I know it's kind of like a hodgepodge mix match of colors with the green, the pink, the blue, the purple, the kind of vanilla shade on the inner corner, but I think it's super fun. I wanted to try the shades in the palette. I have to say, okay, if we're talking about the Hawkins side, what is my favorite? Like, what is my favorite between the palette, the blush, and the glosses? I really like the glosses. I think they're super fun. I like this palette. I mean, it's a very mid-tone. I like palettes that have really dark shades. So we're going to see that in the next palette, but I'm happy. First impression with this collection, with the Hawkins side of the Stranger Things collection, I'm very happy with my purchase. I think this look is super cute. I'm excited to wear it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. But, of course, this is only half of the collection. This is the Hawkins side. So, get ready. We are going to go to the upside down and create a look with these products. But one last time, here is my Hawkins look. Okay, now for the upside down, we have some fun things. Okay, so we have the palette. I mean, the packaging is stunning. We open it up and we have another one of these like inserts that is really cool. Another mirror, and then a really more deep kind of grungy color story. I'm going to show you a close-up of this palette, and I'm also going to show you swatches so that you can see this color story. But again, we have 3 mattes and 5 shimmers, just like the Hawkins palette. But this palette definitely goes deeper. We do have a green and a red. We have this shade up here that is kind of a blue-brown, kind of like shifty duochrome. I think there's plenty of shades here to create a more neutral look. We've got the blue. Like I said, we have color to create a colorful look. So we're definitely gonna play with that. But let's do the blush. We've got the brush. I have cleaned it off so that we can go in with this. So the blush for this looks really cool. This is kind of raised so you can feel the texture. Open it up. We have another little insert, and this blush shade, I'm like drooling over this blush shade. I love blushes that are like this color. And the name of this blush is He Likes It Cold, which just so creepy. We've got a mirror in here, but if you know the show, you know he likes it cold. So we are going to go in with this blush, and then we will lip swatch the glosses. But let's do blush first. Let me put this back. Oh, I love this color. I love this type of color for blush. I just think it's so pretty. So look, blush, no blush, blush, no blush. Okay, I went in pretty heavy with the blush. I wanted to kind of bring it up close under here, but I love that blush color. Okay, very, very excited. I'm going to put the little insert back because I think that's cute, and we are going to lip swatch these 3 lip glosses. So I'll show you a little close up so you can see the packaging has Stranger Things and some design on there. And let's lip swatch. My lips are bare, and I have Skull Rock, this one that looks black. So that's so cool. That is so cool. Now, with a black gloss like this, I would definitely recommend using this over a lip liner, liquid lipstick, something like that, because this is just a lip gloss, So, of course, you can wear whatever you want on your own, but to get like a fully cool opaque look, I think you're going to want to put it over a lipstick. I'm going to kind of pat it in with my fingers, but there we go. Like I said, I would wear this over something, but I think this is really, really cool. Okay, now let's go in with this red. This is Rockin' Robin. So this is a true red gloss, at least how it looks. That is really pretty. Okay, I think this is beautiful. This would be beautiful with a red lip liner. I really like this gloss. I think this looks super duper pretty. Super pretty. Okay, I like this one too. So far, the lip glosses are a win. Okay, let's see how this yellow looks. This yellow has a little bit of sparkle to it. I haven't noticed sparkle in any of the other glosses. Let me look up close. No, but there's sparkle in this yellow one, and I love sparkle. This is Marvelous Max Lip Gloss. Oh, that is really cool. That is a really cool shade. This one is more sheer than the other ones, in my opinion. But I love the sparkle that it has. That's really pretty. My lips are so like pigmented right now because I've been rubbing them so much. But don't we love that? Oh, okay. This is my favorite gloss. This is officially my favorite one. This is the most unique one. I think this is super cool. I love the sparkle. This, again, is Marvelous Max. I am going to put on a lip liner or something like that. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to zoom y'all in, and we are going to create an upside down look. Okay, once again, my eyes are primed and ready for shadow with my MAC Paint Pot. I used the shade Layin' Low. For lips, I went in with Beige Affair from House of Sillage lip liner, and then I'll put the yellow gloss on top, and I think it looks so cool. Like, I think it looks so cool. Let's do eyeshadow though. We have this one. I'm excited. This is the one that spoke to me the most. I mean, the Hawkins one was cute and all, but this is the one that I think is like the coolest, the most like up my alley. So what I'm gonna do is go into Demogorgon right here. This really super cool toned taupey, not really a gray type of shade. Okay, I'm picking this up on a BK Beauty brush, and this shade is pretty light on me. So I'm just going to buff this all in the crease and out, really kind of just all in here, buffing this shade on. So far, so good. Okay, next I'm going to take Code Red, this matte red shade, and I want to put this in the crease, but lower. So really just right here in my socket. I'm not going to take it up any higher. This is a very like muted red, kind of a more grungy red, not a super in your face red shade. So it's gonna buff and blend nicely with that cool tone shade that we put on first. Okay, next up, I did clean off this Hawkins brush that we used earlier, and I want to go into the Void, the matte black. I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of this and just kind of put this right out here and right here. So little bits here. Okay, next I'm going to take a little bit of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to put it right in the center in between the black, And we're going to go on top of that with this shade right here, the Mothergate. This is like kind of a little bit of a shifty shade, like a green, brown, gray, something like that. Okay, so I laid down that glitter primer and I'm putting that shadow right here. And I think that glitter primer is definitely making this shade stand out and be more impactful. I know the black is not blended right here. That's okay. Like I said earlier, or I think I said earlier, I like to kind of get the shades where I want them so I can kind of see how the look is coming together, and then I can go back and I can blend more. I can pack on more pigment, but I just kind of like to get a shape down so I can see what's going on, you know? Okay, I'm happy with how this is coming together. I feel like it looks kind of messy, grungy, in a way that I'm here for. So I want to use this blue though, so I'm going to go in with this one right here. I'm going to take that and put that on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to get close to the lower lash line and I'm going to buff this blue on. Okay, I'm keeping that super close to the lower lash line, but I really like the way this brighter blue shade looks with this. Like, you could definitely put the black on the lower lash line and keep it super dark, but I want to try as many shades as possible. So now let's go into this one right here, and we will put this on the inner corner. All right, I'm going to put on black liner, I'm going to put on lashes, and then I want to come back, of course, show you the finished look, but I want to talk to you kind of about my thoughts on this collection because I definitely have some. All right, y'all, here is my finished look in the upside down. I put on some of the Kiss Ruffle lashes and I am feeling this look. Let's talk about this collection. Okay, for the upside down, the thing that I love the most is the blush and this yellow gloss. I think that is the coolest thing, the thing that I'll probably get the most use out of. But let's kind of talk about now the collection as a whole. Now that I have tried, swatched, all of that. These eyeshadow palettes, first of all, I was going to buy this whole collection because it's Stranger Things. I think the packaging was super cute. It really sold me on the collection. Had this just been MAC and they slapped the word Stranger Things on it, I wouldn't have been interested. But because the packaging is so over the top, it's so fun, and I really wanted to try MAC eyeshadows again, I'm really happy with my purchase. Now, if you are somebody who is used to indie shadows, you're somebody like me. I love shadows from Lunar Beauty, Unearthly Cosmetics, Adept Cosmetics, Cleona, Odin's Eye, Kaleidos, brands like that, then you're not going to be impressed with these shadows. But this is a great mainstream release, I think. If you're into more mainstream brands, I think these shadows are nice. They're not super intensely pigmented, but they're very nice. They're very buildable. I think they're very, very pretty. So I am happy with my purchase. If I could only pick one palette, it would definitely be this one because I like deeper, darker tones. It's more my vibe, but I'm excited. I'm going to keep playing with these. If you're new here, I do ranking videos on my channel, usually about once a month. After I've tested and tried palettes for a month or so, I like to rank them. So you can come back and check what I think about these after I've tried them for a lot longer for sure. Okay, the blushes, beautiful. I had no doubt that MAC was going to give us beautiful blushes. They have a great blush formula. I like both of these. Of course, I like deeper, darker blushes, so I love this one. But I'm glad I have both. I'm going to keep using these. And listen, I am a gloss girl. I'm a gloss type of girl. I love lip gloss. It's so fun to me. So I'm so happy to have all 6 of these. I'm so happy to have all 6. I'm going to keep using these. I'm going to keep loving these. It's not a new to me formula, But if I could only keep 2 glosses, it would probably be this yellow one and then this one from the Hawkins side. I think those are so fun, but I'm going to keep using and loving all of them. Now, what I have to say for real though is I'm so happy that they included brushes in this collection, because brushes are something, like I said, I have MAC brushes that are probably 15 years old. There's something that isn't going to expire, like makeup will expire, it's not going to go bad. So if you wanted to buy something from the collection just to have, like, you know, your makeup as merch, I think the brushes are a great investment because you're going to have these for years. MAC quality brushes are so nice, and I really like these shapes. I mean, they have the fun design and everything on them. This brush right here, I'm actually going to use this for bronzer. I really like this shape for bronzer, but for the sake of today's video, I did want to use it with blush, and it worked really well. This eye brush, I really like this shape. Overall, super duper happy with my purchase. I would love to know, have you bought anything from this collection? Are you going to be testing it out, trying it? I would love to hear down below what you think of the collection. I am feeling super duper confident in my look today, but I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a super awesome, amazing day, whatever you're doing. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, family, social media. Honestly, anytime y'all share my content, it helps me so much. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.